got horns, Irish clogging, actually sampled with these very shoes in the song.
Are you Irish?
Only 1/16. I'm giving leprechaun passing. I don't know if I should say that.
From Amazon Music, it's The Walk-In, honey. Welcome to another fabulous episode of The Walk-In. I'm in the electric city of Los Angeles, getting ready to meet up with the one and only Dorian Electra. Electric pop superstar Dorian Electra has built a cult following with their experimental sound that combines multiple genres and influences. With their high-concept music videos and daring fashion, Dorian has created a world where camp is celebrated and gender is deconstructed.
Good, how are
fabulous.
you? So do you. This is incredible.
I saw one of your looks online and I said, but you look amazing. I'm so excited to get through your closet.
I know, I'm really excited.
Oh my gosh, the shoes! You got the shoes. Can I touch them?
Please do, please do.
Oh my God, oh, they're kind of heavy. Okay, here you go. This part of the show is called The Fashion Rewind, where we get to find out like who you are. So let's start here.
Ah, yes. This is the 2018 look from my music video, Career Boy. And you can still see the stains here where I poured coffee all over myself before smashing the coffee pot over my head. I also chipped a tooth during that scene.
I was like, is it a weird bleach pattern, but it still
It's
has
designer.
Yes, it's
design,
custom.
yeah. This iconic Walmart George brand shirt has, oh, you know George.
George.
You know, Rick Owens, George, you know, these names.
Wait a minute, George, who's George? It's custom George, so sorry, you can't get this. This one.
And I love the way her titties are looking right now.
I was like, the girls are sitting.
It looks a little different than when it's on me. And let me show you, this is her head right here. This is Dorian. She is Miss...
I thought you meant the whole thing. I was like, oh Lord, she looks cool. But the wig, okay,
Yeah, so this is Miss Dorian, and she is Christian Girl Autumn, Pumpkin Spice Latte.
Flatbread.
Very much so. She's Panera, she's Starbucks. This was in 2020. I did a music video for my song, F the World. I'd been through all these crazy looks. I'd been like furry in a music video. I'd been punk vibes, like all this stuff that, you know, you would think is shocking. And I was sort of like, at this point, what is the most shocking thing I could do? Because I always loved that with fashion, like trying to do something surprising that people don't expect. And I was like, oh, I should just dress the most basic look that I can think of, and this is the suburbs, the girl next door.
This look could be the starting scenes in a Coca-Cola commercial.
I can see that.
Very in the 90s.
Very, I can see that. I can see that, yeah.
You put that there, I'll put this here. Okay, what about this one? This is giving me very Austin Powers tea.
Okay, well, that's really funny that you say that. So this is actually the look from my first album cover, Flamboyant, in 2019. I was a huge Austin Powers fan as a child.
Groovy, baby.
Literally, do I make you Randy, baby? Yeah, do I? I was like a 6-year-old child thinking he's like the hot male protagonist. Like, I didn't get that he wasn't like hot. I was 6 years old, that's deep in my psyche. Influences my taste and everything, fashion, so that's the story.
It's giving this Austin Powers and also Interview with the Vampire.
Yes, very
Brad
Pitt,
Pitt, Matt Damon.
No,
Tom Cruise.
Yes.
Yeah, one of them.
It's very that.
Talk to us about that time being a little child. I like music, I like art, I like fashion. Like, how did we get here to being the fashion icon that you are?
Thank you. My mom is like an artist, and my dad, they both raised me in a very supportive environment where I was like able to express myself, and I feel really grateful for that because my dad is very comfortable with himself and his sexuality and all that. I grew up around a lot of like rock music, David Bowie, Alice Cooper and stuff like that. The male rock star vibe that's like kind of androgynous, like that was always what I looked up to as a kid. Also, I watched a lot of like Ren and Stimpy as like an infant. I'm like, I should not have been probably watching a lot of that. It probably explains a lot of what's going on in here. I did musical theater as a kid. I was giving Broadway. I was giving Jazz Square, you know, like
Bam, here we are today. Thank God. Okay, thank God. Okay, now tell us what this is.
Oh, and let me get
Ooh, girl, I got a sword. This is giving me 90s Highlander tea.
the piece de resistance, the fedora. This is the look from my second album, My Agenda. And I was really going for neck beard, but make it fashion, milady, like I'm on Reddit, I'm complaining about women, but also it's slay. And so we've got the like printed shirt with the sword on it, the khaki shorts that like mom got you off of LLB and catalog, the fedora.
Ooh. You know, if you don't need this, I can wear this at Drag Brunch.
You would rock this.
If I could get my arm in it.
Yeah, no, even for me, I'm like, if I could get my arm in
Oh my
it.
gosh, tell us what this is. This is gorge.
So this is a custom look by a designer called the House of Man that was made for my 2022 My Agenda tour. And this is the hat that goes with it.
Oh, come on, a steak lunch.
And that is actually made out of one pilgrim hat plus a cowboy hat literally glued together.
You know, I feel like it could start talking to me like the one in Harry Potter.
It is giving sorting hat, it is.
Tell me, what is your process for when you are coming up with your look?
Like if it's for a tour, I'm all about movement, flexibility. I'm gonna be sweating in it. Breathability. In fact, this is a good tip for the folks at home. You probably know this, but is the vodka trick?
Oh, tell us.
Okay. Basically, a way to clean clothes.
Oh, clean clothes. I thought you meant drink the vodka. I was like,
Yeah, the vodka trick. Just a couple of shots and hit the sink.
I was like, you know, this ain't high school. Yes, vodka on clothes. McCormick, no shade, but it's the best thing.
Is it? Okay. Yeah, so basically like we would just soak the armpits for the backup dancers' outfits and for my outfits every night. Put it in front of a fan. Let that dry, because you do not have time to get these
really
things
don't.
cleaned. You're every show every night.
Now this is the outfit that I wanted to recreate. When I saw this, I said, why is this giving me the green M&M tea?
Yes.
Who made this though?
Designer from Milan, Anna Kiki. I'm gonna get this with it too. I wore this this February at Fashion Week in New York. I went to the Kalina Strada show. It was actually crazy walking around New York City with these boots, with the Mischief boots, because it was like having like a famous pet. It's like people are stopping you, but it has nothing to do with you. Bathroom attendants, like, were like taking pictures. Like, I don't think they were taking them under the stall, just to clarify that. Like, they were like, wait, hold on. Like, let me send a picture. And I was so honored.
Okay, now tell us about some of these shoes and things, because this is, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4. I was like, something in this is that, y'all look at these toes and go, some of these toes is different. Okay, tell us about these shoes.
These are this designer Avavav from Italy that makes some insane shoes, and I wore that with this outfit on tour. This is the first look, and I had 3 looks on tour with the quick changes.
Because anything with like vinyl, leather.
When sweat's involved.
Oh my God, you're like,
took like 3 people to get me changed.
yes, you're like, play the video again, play the video
literally.
again. What was your most expensive purchase after you started making the big coin?
I have a policy of I don't buy expensive things really.
Right.
Like I feel like there's kind of a misconception that you need to have expensive things to be fashionable or like taken seriously. And I feel like I always will be very DIY, like taking something from a thrift store, cutting it up.
Making it your own.
Exactly. I feel like that to me is like more what fashion and real style is than just like you're wearing like an expensive thing.
Fashion right now, like you said, we love expensive designer pieces, but the fashion isn't fashion if you're wearing someone else's fashion. Like it's not your true expression, it's someone else's expression. So when are you expressing yourself? Boom.
Totally that.
Now here you go, real quick. I know in 2017 you came out as gender fluid, non-binary. I would love to hear how the journey has been for you.
I never really heard they, them pronouns until maybe 2015 or something like that. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I kind of realized that I just started identifying as gender fluid. I was like nervous at first because when I was first like putting out videos, I was setting out press releases. I was like writing up myself and stuff, being like, are they gonna think if I say like Dorian Electra, they? Are they gonna think it's a band? You know, like stuff like that.
I just love that education and language really helps us as people evolve and continue to learn about ourselves.
Yeah.
You're changing the world. Oh!
I love it.
This has been so amazing getting to know your star. Now we are going to wrap up the rewind and push on down to the fashion future. Now this, my dear, is all the new music, correct?
Yes, so I have released 2 singles, Freak Mode and Sodom and Gomorrah.
Explain, because when I heard the titles, I said,
So yeah, Freak Mode is sort of like a crazy party song. It's got guitar on it, it's got horns, it's Irish clogging, actually sampled with these very shoes in the song.
Are you Irish?
Only 1/16. I'm giving leprechaun passing. I don't know if I should say that.
Tell us about Freak Mode. What was the inspiration for the look?
With this shirt, this is a collab between me and this amazing brand, OGBFF. They're a LA-based brand that makes crazy internet-y clothing. And to me, the design is giving Miami, spring break.
Girls Gone Wild.
Exactly.
Very
that.
This is amazing.
So these boots are,
Baby.
yeah, they're insane. These boots are from an amazing designer called Windowson. So I wore these on the single cover of Freak Mode and in the Freak Mode music video. I was sitting on a toilet and then I was also sitting on a bed, and of course I was wearing this little number. I actually got some cuffs that were from a Playboy Bunny costume from Party City and made it its own thing. That's where the real creativity comes into, is how do you take something and make it your own.
That part. I went to the 99-cent store this morning and got some chrome foil and made these little...
Amazing.
I did a beard, but it didn't look right. It looked very foily. I said, no, let's take that off.
It was giving Tin Man.
It was giving very Tin Man. It was giving very Tin Man. Okay, now this is the one that I saw on your IG. This and leg, and that was it in a boot. And I said, yeah, I'm not that small.
This is also custom House of Man. For my music video, for my new single, Sodom and Gomorrah, we wanted to do like Britney, full pop star, slutty, a little Y2K, a little bit Renaissance, but apocalyptic. You've been clawed at. That's why you've got these things falling off. But then you've got the rhinestone. The boots are this London designer, BB Smith.
Well, the boots are so amazing.
And then my stylist Luca made these custom socks to like go with it.
So tell us about Sodom and Gomorrah. You know, the title is very...
Sodom and Gomorrah is, the biblical story of 2 cities that were so sinful. Right. Sodom, one town, and Gomorrah, the other town. And I sort of thought, in the spirit of like reclaiming these things, typically been used against queer people, how fun it would be to create a song called Sodom and Gomorrah that was actually sort of self-aware, party, sexy. And I can't help but do something a little provocative. This outfit here was fashioned after a souvenir shop, and I sort of thought about going to visit like Pompeii or something. And just like the commercialization of tragedies in history. So I decided to create a merch line, and all of the items that are seen here are going to be available to purchase as merch on my merch store.
But I'm here for that. I had to get that out, sorry.
Oh, I want to do one.
Do it. All right, my dear, this has been so much fun. I have a little game that I would like to play for you. I put it in the little sodomy bag.
All right, not the sodomy bag.
All right, we're gonna play a little game called This or That, Sneakers or Heels.
Sneakers. I'm a practical guy.
I am dying right now. Just for the sheer sake of this look, I was like, Sunsets or sunrise?
Sunset. I mean, I'm not awake for the sunrise, if I'm being completely honest. I'm sure they're beautiful, nothing against it. But...
Okay, so where does the sun set?
The west?
Okay, you're right. Pigtails or a bowl cut?
I'm gonna have to say bowl cut.
I always wanted one. I just wanted the little...
Yes, I think it's so fierce. Like a 70s bowl cut, or taking it back even further, like a medieval monk with like the shaved top. Wouldn't that be sick? Like imagine, can't you see that on a runway though, fully? Like, that would be incredible.
That would be everything. Tex-Mex or barbecue?
Tex-Mex. I'm from Texas. I love like chili con carne, get the gravy in there. It's giving acid reflux, it's giving indigestion. Lastly,
normal or freak mode?
Well, I gotta say freak mode. Yeah, but my next single, Normal by Dorian Electra, no, I
Which
wish.
would be amazing.
Which would be slay, actually.
It would be amazing.
Banking that one for later, next album.
So we walked into your closet. Now we're about to walk out. Is there anything you would like to tell us?
To tell you before I come out of the closet, stream Sodom and Gomorrah, stream Freak Mode, and
look out for the river dancing, okay?
River Dance, coming to a city near you.
Come on, let's river dance on the way out. Thank you so much for watching this episode of The Walk-In. Click here to subscribe and click here to watch more episodes of The Walk-In.
And click here to stream Sodom and Gomorrah on Amazon Music.
We'll see you next time. Bye.